Hello and welcome. Let's start with our top story. Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg slams business and political leaders attending the World Economic Forum in Davos. The 20-year-old says it is absurd to listen to them while they fuel the destruction of the planet.
We are right now in Davos, where basically the people who are mostly fueling the destruction of the planet, the people who are at the very core of the climate crisis, the people who are investing in fossil fuels, etc., and yet somehow these are the people that we seem to rely on solving our problems, where they have proven time and time again that they are not prioritizing that. They are prioritizing self-greed, corporate greed, and short-term economic profits above people and above planet.
She was speaking at a panel that included other climate activists from around the world. They had come to Davos after protesting at a coal field in the Rhineland region of Germany. The activists brought a cease and desist letter calling on fossil fuel company bosses to stop all new oil and gas projects. The letter has been signed by nearly 900,000 people. Scientists say that no new fossil fuel projects can be built if the world is to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. However, the war in Ukraine has led to investments in long-term fossil fuel energy after Europe's dependence on Russian gas was exposed. The activists have accused the energy industry of hijacking the climate change debate at the World Economic Forum. They not only called out energy companies, but the institutions that were financing investments in fossil fuels. On the other hand, the oil and gas industry has said that it needs to be a part of the energy transition talks. Thunberg, however, called for public pressure from the outside. She did not believe the energy industry would change.
So the police starts to bring the first persons to
But then again, I think that right now the changes that we need are not very likely to come from the inside. Rather, I believe they will come from the bottom up, so to speak. Because without public pressure, without massive public pressure from the outside, at least in my experience, these people are going to go as far as they possibly can. As long as they can get away with it, they will continue to invest in fossil fuels. They will continue to throw people under the bus for their own gain. So I believe that the changes we need right now needs to happen on the outside. We need to build and create a critical mass of people who demand change, who demand justice.
For more on this, WION's business editor Sumit Chaturvedi has sent us this report from Davos. Take a look at what he has to say.
Climate change is a big topic at WEF Davos, where protesters have also come in hordes in good numbers to protest against the policies of big corporates. In fact, this time, major oil giants and energy companies are in focus. Well, activists have said that why should they be allowed to share the same room with policy makers and leaders when they are pushing their agenda. Yesterday, UN chief, he slammed the big oil firms, drawing a parallel with tobacco firms, saying that oil giants knew what impact will have of their fossil fuels. And Greta Thunberg, she joined and protested against all the policies of big oil giants 2 days after she was detained in Germany for protesting against a coal plant.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.